energy. And we have about 43%, roughly around 600 million people who don't have access to electricity or any form of energy. Now, EcoBank had a dream, or we have a dream. And that dream is that we want to make sure that there's no child who wouldn't do their homework because there's no source of power to do that. We want to make sure that all homes have alternative sources of power. And we also want to make sure that all small businesses are able to have access to energy or power to be able to do business. Because by doing so, they drive the economy. And by driving the economy, we are able to reduce poverty. We are here this evening to launch a partnership which has been in the making for a while. EcoBank Sierra Leone Limited and Multitech have signed a partnership agreement to offer solar energy as asset financing solutions to EcoBank customers who patronize Multitech services. Under this partnership, EcoBank customers across all its business segments, i.e. consumer banking, which takes care of individuals and their families, agency banking and the likes. Then we have commercial banking, that is taking care of our small, medium-sized enterprises, public sector, and then of course schools, NGOs and the likes. And then of course corporate banking, as well as prospects who will be able to buy solar solutions from Multitech. And what is going to happen is that we'll be able to buy now and pay later, as part of the bank's Buy Now, Pay Later initiative. At EcoBank, we are committed to providing clients and the larger Sierra Leone public with solutions that will impact positively on lives and solve everyday problems. EcoBank as a bank has adopted the UN Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, which is linked to our own sustainability activities. The bank is particularly committed to supporting efforts to counter climate change, as we recognize that the lack of action will cause social economic disruption. By partnering with Multitech, EcoBank is supporting SDG Goal 7, access to affordable and clean energy, SDG 9, industry innovation and infrastructure, SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, SDG 13, Climate Action. These will ultimately support the achievement of SDG 1, which is no poverty, create awareness for green energy, finance sustainable energy, and help to reduce At EcoBank, innovation is at the core of its operation. Therefore, has been consistent in identifying customer needs and ensuring that we tailor products and solutions to meet these needs. This partnership makes it possible for customers to have solar products for as low as below 1,500 millions and a complete solution which offers access to solar panel, a standing fan, 3 lamps, and a battery at a cost below 19,000 million, which can be paid over a maximum of 36 months. Once you meet the qualifying criteria, EcoBank will simply pay for the full cost of the item to Multitech to supply. That way, clients receive instant gratification and then pay later. At EcoBank, we will continue to explore further avenues to bring great value to our customers. I would like to encourage salaried workers, small businesses, and large businesses with accounts at EcoBank and prospects to take advantage of the packages on offer. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention and thank you for being here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam K. Thompson, Head of Consumer Banking, EcoBank Sierra Leone Limited, for that wonderful keynote address. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm now calling on the Deputy Minister of Energy 1, Dr. Edgar Taylor, who is here this evening with us. He is representing Dr. Halaji Kande Kole Yunkela, who is the Chairman Energy Governance Group for Government of Sierra Leone. Mr. Minister, you are most welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Ministers of Government, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I stand here on behalf of the Honorable Chairman of the Presidential Initiative on Climate Change, Renewable Energy and Food Security, Dr. Kande Yunkela. Sadly, Go is not here today because he also has another engagement. But notwithstanding, he has asked me to come and then make these few remarks. Indeed, it's an honor to be part of this all-important event this evening, for the simple fact that when you look at exactly what the presidential initiative, that is PICREF, part of their strategic objectives with respect to aligning most of what His Excellency President Bill has envisioned for the three sectors, that is energy, environment, and food security, has to do with one, collaboration and coordination, and at the same time, policy coherence. At PICREF, I'm speaking on behalf of Dr. Yunkela, if I may just reiterate my point here again. At PICREF, what we've seen over the period is that kind of collective synergy between the various entities. So now it's not surprising for him to be invited here this evening with respect to being part of this partnership between Multitech as well as EcoBank. One thing I believe he's always stood for is the fact that he has identified one of the bottlenecks, particularly to private sector development in the energy landscape. And that bottleneck has to do with access to capital. And that is as a result of, so many challenges most of our local entrepreneurs, do face in this country. So to me, I want to thank especially EcoBank, who has come forward to showcase one of their corporate kind of responsibilities to support, private sector into the energy landscape. So I want to commend EcoBank specifically for that. It is not entirely surprising to me because I know over the years that I've been in the Ministry of Energy, some of the services and support that they've given us, as recent as even yesterday, I know what they've done for EDSA on their behalf. So I want to take this moment to also thank you for that. I would also want to encourage Multitech, because I know this is a kind of an innovative platform which is also going to change the landscape of the energy poverty that we have in the rural areas. I just want to entreat you that in the Ministry of Energy, what we've done so far is to identify the various technologies that is going to light up the entire country. And so far there's a database or a platform in the sector which has identified well over 16,000 communities that are going to be lit up using most of the solar home systems or maybe standalone systems that I see in your showroom. So this is an opportunity that I think is up for grabs, because I believe going far in the rural areas will definitely also increase, the energy penetration or maybe access. And what you are going to do also speaks to one of the goals in the energy sector, that is access. And access has been defined with respect to having all of these various technologies that is going to light up our country. So I want to entreat you to work very closely with the Ministry of Energy, because most of the time we drive policies. And it may interest you to know, even quite recently, with the support from Dr. Yunkela, we were able to also pacify the Ministry of Finance, because over the last 7 years, we've been given duty-free waivers to some of these solar imported products in country. So I see you also benefiting from this great ambitious policy that His Excellency has also accepted, which is now being encapsulated in the Finance Act of 2025. And another advice I also want to leave with Multitech, I know there is a Renewable Energy Association in this country, which is a collection of private sector individuals that normally drive some of these reforms and also advocacy. So I want to ask that you work very closely with Renewable Energy Association of Sierra Leone, because they are also a registered member in the Ministry of Energy. And we look forward to continue working with all of you. And at the same time, we want to thank you for this great partnership. And I believe we are also going to help guide His Excellency the President's vision. So on that note, let me stop here on behalf of PICREF to thank you and to look forward to continue this synergy over time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Edgar Taylor, the Deputy Minister of Energy One, for highlighting EcoBank's commitment not only to the energy sector in terms of providing finance and also solutions that meet the needs of our customers. We've been in this market for 18 good years, and 18 years we've already supported key economic sectors that drive our economy in Sierra Leone. So I'm now calling on another fine speaker. This gentleman in question was my senior during our days at Fabe College. He stays in the very same hostel, Solomon Kokao, Blondie, and is an individual who has contributed immensely to the energy sector in Sierra Leone. Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome the Deputy Minister of Energy 2.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me apologize for my voice. I have a bit of a cold today. Ministers of government, esteemed guests, EcoBank, MediaTek, and our wonderful guests who have joined us here tonight. There's a saying in Africa that if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, you should go together. And so as government, we're very appreciative of the partners and the quality of the partners that we see coming into the energy sector. With EcoBank providing a strong financial partner, not just with the solar home systems and with the facilities you'll be doing with Multitech, but also with the support that you've given to EDSA. The energy sector is an exciting sector right now. Over the next 5 years, there's going to be over $1 billion of investments from donors and from the private sector into the energy sector. The political leadership in this country has taken energy extremely seriously. Dr. Yunkela always likes to say that right now, West Africa has an energy pandemic. Across the region, we find countries with a significant deficit in being able to provide energy for their people. So the way that we, Dr. Yunkela, the presidents, Dr. Taylor and myself, we're treating the energy crisis now, is in the same way that we treated Ebola and COVID. We are looking at it as an emergency. We're looking at it as a human rights issue and an issue that we have to solve in the short term and not the long term. Multitech and other renewable energy companies are a significant component of our strategy. The Deputy Minister One is leading in rural electrification and in mini-grids, and we see these solar home systems as a significant additional component to expanding access to energy. A friend of mine, Hussein and his family have been doing business in Sierra Leone for decades. This is not the first time that Hussein has brought something of extreme value and of extreme impact to the people of Sierra Leone. We all know Hussein and his commitment to this country. We've seen MediaTek and the wonderful work that they've been doing all these years. And now Multitech is there also to impact the economy. And of course, we all can't forget Gina's, the cupcake restaurant all those years ago that we all had many fond memories in. So Hussein and his family are a very close family to the people of Sierra Leone. And we look forward to more entrepreneurs like Hussein continuing to invest in the country and continuing to expand their business in the country. We in the ministry are also looking at how we can make resources available for Sierra Leoneans, other Sierra Leoneans also to participate in this energy revolution that we're starting here. That being said, it's all not roses. We all know the challenges that we're facing right now. We all know the lack of electricity that many of us face even in our own personal homes. We as a government can promise you that we are focused, we are determined, and we will be consistent and relentless in making sure that we solve these problems. We are determined to make sure that before the end of His Excellency Bada Bio's term, that the challenges and issues that we face in energy, before some of us were even born, that we will solve those problems, and we are solving those problems. So we thank you for your patience. We thank you for believing in us. And as I said at the start, we all are in this journey together, and we look forward to all celebrating the day when investments like these and all the other investments and work that we're doing can finally bring a solution to the energy woes that we've had in this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Edmond Oni, the Deputy Minister of Energy 2 in the Ministry of Energy. Ladies and gentlemen, let me call on a very senior banker, somebody who has been in the industry for a very long time. He's one of our executive committee, member within EcoBank Sierra Leone Limited, and he is the head of commercial banking. Let me call on Mr. Victor Williams to ensure that let him take you through about what occurs within commercial banking at EcoBank Sierra Leone Limited. Mr. Williams.
Thank you very much. Please allow me to stand on existing protocol, and I just want to not to reiterate what my colleague Kate has said in that wonderful speech she just delivered, but to continue to affirm our support to the people of Sierra Leone as an organization. EcoBank is committed to make sure that we're able to create access to finance, not only for a particular set of sector within the economy, but to everybody, ranging from individual to SMEs to medium corporate and to larger corporate. So these are the things that we have been doing over the years, and we're also committed to ensure that we push on the aspect of financial inclusion, which is one of the key government initiatives. So we believe also in working with whatever government initiatives that the government is bringing to enhance finance in the country. We try to support those kind of initiatives. A part of government support that we've been giving, I think a couple of speakers have already made that point, that we recently supported, because we saw that energy is a need for Sierra Leone at this point in time. Everybody, every business owners, individuals alike, everybody needs energy to ensure that the business thrives and make progress. So we've supported EDSA as well. And so that's the need for this partnership. We believe in forming partnership, because we believe also that when we work together as a team, okay, and sign some of these things that we are doing together, we will reach out to many individuals who are going to benefit from such partnership. So we've been able to do this with Multitech, because we also believe that we also provide affordable solar home systems that can cater for all walks of life. So depending on your range, and EcoBank is there to support you with the finance that you need to be able to take on some of those systems with you. And we also know that there are so many benefits when you get to be using the solar system. I don't think I need to overemphasize. I mean, it's increasingly becoming affordable, you know, and in the long time it saves a lot of cost and all. And it also will help in cost savings for smaller businesses within the SME space that I manage in EcoBank. So I just want to thank you, all of you, for coming, and also ask you that this partnership is on, it is live. If you need anything to enhance your own system with solar system, the place to go right from here is EcoBank. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mr. Victor Williams. I'm now calling on the host. And this gentleman, he has worked extremely hard in order to ensure that EcoBank partner with Multitech. We had a WhatsApp forum. The gentleman in question, I could recall yesterday night at 11:59. He keep on sending messages. Then I have to call McCarthy. McCarthy, go directly to the forum. There is a message there for you. And I think working with him, it's like a blessing in disguise. I've learned so much from him for the past 2 or 3 weeks. Yes, we've been working together in order to ensure that we deliver such a successful partnership launch between EcoBank and that of Multitech. Ladies and gentlemen, let me usher in the CEO of Multitech, who is no less a person, but Mr. Hussein Shafadi. Let us have for this fine gentleman.
I won't text you anymore after that. I see lovely faces. This is effective. And also there's food and more drinks. Distinguished guests, I stand on existing protocols. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to you all. We are deeply honored to have you here with us today to celebrate a milestone that marks the beginning of a new and exciting chapter in sustainable energy for our communities. I am thrilled to stand before you as we officially launch a partnership that will empower households to embrace cleaner, more effective energy through solar power, while also providing them with the financial support they need to make the transition possible. Today, we announce a groundbreaking collaboration between EcoBank and Multitech, a partnership designed to drive a positive change in both our environment and our economy. Before I dive deeper into details, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge some of the key individuals who have made this partnership a reality. First, to the team at EcoBank, thank you very much. Thank you for your foresight and commitment to making green energy more accessible to all. Your belief in sustainable development and innovation is truly commendable. To the dedicated team at Multitech, who give me headaches, thank you for your hard work and commitment, ensuring customer satisfaction and making this technology a reality in households and establishments across Sierra Leone. I also want to thank my co-founder and partner, Mr. Walid. He's shy, he's always in the background, but he's there. I also want to thank our chairman. He's also shy, he wants to be anonymous, but he's between us. And of course, all of you, I want to thank all of you here today, partners, customers, stakeholders, and members of the media. Thank you for your support and interest in this exciting venture. The idea behind today's partnership is simple yet transformative. Solar energy is no longer just an idealistic option. It's an essential solution for sustainable and cost-effective future. Sierra Leone has an estimated 2,180 hours of sunshine a year. That's a resource we should take advantage of. However, the upfront cost of a solar system can be a barrier for many households. That's where EcoBank steps in. Through this collaboration, EcoBank will provide accessible loans and enable customers to purchase and install solar solutions in their homes and establishments, making it easier than ever to switch to renewable energy. The partnership brings together two powerful forces: the experience of Multitech in providing high-quality, reliable solar solution, and the financial strength of EcoBank, ensuring that transition to solar is within reach for everyone, no one left behind. Today, we are not only launching a business initiative, we are launching a movement towards a brighter, cleaner, and more affordable energy future. To our valued customers, and I see some of you around here, and Mr. Panga was one of my first customers, thank you. To our valued customers, I ensure you take the first step today. Take advantage of the special financial option available and see how solar power can transform your home, establishment, and your life. Let's make a difference together, one solar panel at a time. Where there is sunshine, there is grid. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hussein. I think Mr. Hussein said that this is a movement to provide clean, sustainable and affordable energy. And EcoBank as a partner in this equation to power homes. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a laudable opportunity not only for EcoBank customers but also for Sierra Leoneans, because I think energy is the way to go. Like what the Deputy Minister of Energy 1 and 2 said, the President and his entire government, they are willing and ready to ensure that they revolutionize the entire energy sector and provide energy for Sierra Leoneans. So on that note, I want to call on Madam Kate Thompson and Mr. Hussein in order to see how best we could have like a joint signing of the agreement between EcoBank and that of Multitech. And after that, we're going to cut the cake. From then, we will entertain some questions and answers from members of our audience. So, I'm now calling on Madam Kate Thompson. Congratulations, EcoBank and Multitech. The cake. The CEO of Multitech, and your bossy for make our tell us here, we get enough food. So we get enough food, we get enough drinks tonight.
Naklina.
I'm now calling on the Deputy Minister of Energy 1, Dr. Engel Tilo, the Deputy Minister of Energy 2, Mr. Monuni, Mr. Victor Williams. I'm calling on Mr. Walid in order to join the team to cut the cake. Mr. Walid. ahead and
Join us together.
Okay, and after 5 counts, then you can go ahead and cut the cake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us clap for them. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, food is going now, and also let us have food and drinks, then we'll continue with the program.
Na bania